you afraid of the dark, or what you might find in your heart? Every shadow on the wall is just your name being called. Step in deeper, breathe and see. Darkness sharpening your side in me. Are you afraid of the dark, or afraid of who you are?
Hey, this Shea Butter, the host of Are You Afraid of the Dark? And yeah, that's a song I created with using AI music generator app. And the song really described, are you afraid what you might find inside? And then what the channel gonna really be about, like insight onto my life or anybody who else on a spiritual or self-discovery journey, you know? I think we all, at a certain point, I know sometimes people tied up in family or, you know, just living life, having fun and stuff. But in my journey, I realized fun isn't everything. I feel like, in my personal view, the purpose of life is learning oneself, a deeper understanding of self. And I'm not perfect. I'm not a Buddha. Look at me right now. I feel a lot of a cigarette. I'm killing my temper. But that still don't stop me from wanting better, wanting to do better in life. And I understand everybody want to be financially free. But I realize what's more important in life than, you know, being rich, going to college, which I'm not talking bad about. But I feel like the greatest, in my personal experience in life, where I came on my path, I'm learning, is learning deeper understanding of self. That's the dark that a lot of people, I feel like people are afraid of. And that's the meaning of that song. But I'm talking about, I think a lot of us are afraid of digging deep, going inside, learning ourselves. Because what lurk inside can scare even the devil, you know? It's about becoming a mediator between your higher and your lower self. I'm trying to find my higher self. I'm discovering and finding more fragments of my higher self so I can marry the two. And he the reason why I'm even making this channel, because we had a deep conversation this past Sunday over beers and food, you know. Man, I don't know, he motivated me. Like, it's funny, and me and him is yin and yang. He's a more stoic but adventurous one. So, you know, Virgo, sometimes we get stuck in routine. And he like to sometimes sport the unknown. But it's funny, a little bit of him is in me and a little bit of me is in him, because as I'm a seeker of knowledge and spirituality, a lot of learn, he don't seek it, but he walking in it without even trying, you know? And no, I'm not saying that Asians have a more advantage when it comes to spirituality, but I noticed that's one thing. You know, he's Vietnamese, I'm African American, but one thing I always respect about Asian culture, that even if they not super spiritual, it's like their culture tame and preserved just that, you know, just that, how can I say it? But anywho, that's a whole subject topic for another time. But let's get back to the main topic. Are you afraid of the dark? Man in the mirror need to change his way. I probably said the word wrong, but anyway, comment down below. Are you afraid of yourself? Are you afraid of what you might find in your heart? Anybody on a journey of self-discovery and realize and coming to find out stuff that we've been taught ain't always been the truth? It is a deeper meaning in life. But yeah, that's what this channel gonna be about, man. Deep inside talks, my inner thoughts, and stuff I had discovered on my journey that I'm on right now as we speak. 'Cause I'm not the finished product. And maybe in life you'll never be the finished product. Well, I know I'm gonna get where I'm going. The only thing can stop me, and really partially stop me, is death. But nothing, my ego not gonna stop me. My inner insecurities, my demons ain't gonna stop me. But I feel like I know my weaknesses. My 3 weaknesses, I think a lot of people battle this weakness, is, I know with me, let's just talk about me. Ego, lust, and wrath. And I tie anger to not being able to control my emotions as a man should, you know. Which I'm not saying every man like that who grew up in single mother household, you know, typical story. Raised as a Christian, But I got kind of introduced to some spirituality from an older guy that my mom currently married to. But anyway, I ain't going too deep into that. And it's funny, even back in the day as a kid, and it's funny, like they say, man, when you a kid, the younger you are, like the closer you are to God or the source. Cause I realized, like, damn, something with Christianity never clicked with me. But even though, not to diss none of the good people, I was raised a Jehovah's Witness. I never said it, but you know how your spirit talk without talking with words. I always knew that this wasn't it for me, But then I even got in the phase of being just so pro-black. Even to now, just recently I realized even being pro-black is not the answer. Because if God is all, that means my white brothers, my Asian brother, my brown brothers, my yellow brother, my purple brother, my green brothers, we all are part of the same source, And shout out to the Bobby Hibbets and the Henry Clarks and the Dr. Van Vonkos, the Dr. Wisely, the Malcolm X, the Martin Luther King. I look at Black history every day, But thank for all the greats, Even the I learned stuff with white people, Asian people, everybody. I have learned great stuff. Hispanic people, I love them all. I can sometimes get on the divide of black and white and that. And I know racism exists, but I'm trying to move beyond that, And that's what I've been learning on my journey alone. I spent a lot of time alone. I used to have a lot of friends. Some of the best knowledge and insight you will get is inside. And then I realized I don't have no enemies. Yeah, I got people I don't like. But the only enemy you should really worry about is the inner me, your ego. And I'm not saying your ego is something but turn your ego into a character that's worth playing. I just feel like I'm just speaking for men. Let's be the best version of ourselves, man. Just conquer our lust. I feel like lust, and I've been celibate for a year. I might not have been the best celibate person because, I slip up and do some self-indulgence, if you get what I'm saying. But, man, can y'all comment down below is like, is that cheating if you self-indulge in celibacy? Anywho, I've been trying to conquer the dragon, I realized, like, I remember learning that's like a mental disorder, being so obsessed with physical appearances and a woman body, like. And I know it's wrong not wrong because that's natural instinct, but I'm talking about so obsessed with it to the point that only you think about is just releasing, but don't care nothing about her feelings. I love a thick-thighed, big-breasted, peanut butter thick woman, but it gotta be much more. So I'm on a journey just trying to find self, and I realize, man, the biggest monster, the biggest demon is not the white man, it's yourself. 'Cause I have done some disgusting shit that I'm ashamed of. 'Cause I'm gonna share some darkness about me, but that's what this channel gonna be about, man. My inner thought. Also, I'm also probably do some reaction videos. Play my I got this genre I kind of made. It's nothing new, but it's like with AI, I'm using old school soul voices, but to sing about esoteric knowledge, and teachings that I have learned along my journey throughout my life, So I hope y'all enjoy. I hope the people who on a journey of self-discovery and like spiritual and refinement and betterment find the channel. Cause I know everybody ain't gonna agree with me, and I don't agree with everybody neither. So that's what the channel about, man. Deuces, that's the intro. Peace.
Door cracked open, house so still. Every creak just magnified the chill. Hands on the wall, searching for the light. Heart beats louder than the quiet of the night. Are you afraid of the dark, or what you might find in your heart? Every shadow on the wall is just your name being called. Step in deeper, breathe and see darkness sharpening your side in me. Are you afraid of the dark, or afraid of who you are?